Welcome back to Mass Gaming Session. Today I had a fantastic haul at the charity shops in my local town of Witney, where I'm quite fortunate actually. There's a good 10 charity shops in town. Because I work so close by, in fact I live quite close by at the moment, I can regularly pop in there and just to obviously catch anybody that's had a weekend clear out, as it were. So yeah, I'll try and get in on most Mondays if I can, if anybody's donated any games to the relevant shops, but it does seem to be a particular couple of them that tend to get the games in, because a lot of the other ones have got online shops, because I've actually bought one of my PlayStation 1 Mortal Kombat games online. It said location Witney, my hometown, and of course it was one of those charity shops. So what they end up doing, they don't sell the games in the shop itself, they just list it online straight away, so sort of cottoned on a bit. Which brings me to the main point of this video really, is that can you still obviously either find some good games for a good price in charity shops these days, or do it for, what's it called, not trading up, flipping, where you obviously buy a game for a couple of quid at a charity shop, sell it for 10-20 quid on eBay or something. So can that still be done? And I think whether it's something that can be done as a full-time job, I'd be doubtful, but today I had a very good haul. What you see in front of you at the moment isn't what I picked up today. This is just an example of what I usually get, and it hasn't basically worked out. The games you see here, this one I picked up, this was about £3, I think. I saw it sell on eBay for it's over 15 quid, but it's when it's complete with all the stuff. I think it's supposed to be in a like cardboard case, because it's a special edition, and the disc, it's well, the case for the UMD is rough. So yeah, this one's in crap condition and it's incomplete. So I mean, I was hoping to try and get £6 for it, but yeah, so far no luck. So what I'm going to do with this one is, along with the game I actually picked up today, is donate it to another YouTuber, recent friend of mine, who seems to enjoy his sort of handheld games, consoles, as much as I'd love an Atari Lynx. I'm not going to get into, because it's a bit of a different world, and it's of collecting, and I sort of haven't got the patience for it. I do need to just concentrate on the stuff I have and make that the best it could be. All of these Xbox One games were from the same shop, and I think I paid £2 each for these. So obviously GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption are, there's a couple of bits missing, but the problem is with PS4 onwards and Xbox Xbox One, I can't remember what's the modern Xbox is called, but I'm not sure if they have all have manuals in anyway, because a lot of the stuff's all done through download and stuff, and codes and such these days. But yeah, last modern console I had was a PlayStation 3. I haven't bothered with the whatever generation we're on now. Was it 7th or 8th? And but yeah, if I see games what I think are cheap enough, I have a quick flick on the phone and open up eBay completed listings and just see what certain games are going for. Now, a couple of these did go for a fair bit, and I think £2 each. I should have got my money back, but I've been trying to sell these on Facebook Marketplace. I've got them listed on eBay. Not a sausage, but I'll keep these going for a bit longer, but I'll probably end up giving these to a, well, if he's still my stepson, I don't know. It's basically my daughter's mother's son. He was my, obviously, stepson at some point, and I think he's got one of these Xbox ones, so I can give those away as well. Unsurprisingly, these PS3 games, I think these are just, yeah, dirt cheap, and these will probably just be giveaways or something I can all bundle together. Don't know about Halo 2 actually, because that's going to lead me on to what I've picked up today. Don't think that's worth a lot. Xbox 360, FIFA, and Cats for the Wii, so they can all go to people who have got more of a use to them, actually collect for that, unlike me. That's if they don't sell, because I've got a few, like I say, listings on eBay. Now, today's haul, that was actually a different story, so we'll start with the... So we've got some Xbox 360 games here. I don't think these are particularly valuable, but again, these were... what shop did I get these from? I think that was the same. Again, these were about £2 each. And looking online there, I think I looked at some other totals, was it? I know it's the original. It's the original Xbox. I think a lot of the titles are much more. But some of these seem to go for about a £5. So I've probably made the same mistakes I did last time. I think they might sell, but it's going to take a while, and they're not particularly valuable. But there's the titles. If none of them are in very good condition or anything, but I think most of them are complete with manuals. But they've got sticky labels, and a lot of them are very dirty and scratched. So. And of course, I can't test them because I don't have modern consoles. I've got a PlayStation 2, but yeah, I'm hardly ever using it. So speaking of PlayStation 2, then I have picked up this one only. I did mention in another video that I decided to sell, even though I've got a PlayStation 2 console. I've sold most of my PlayStation 2 games now. I had about 50, and I've kept. I can't remember how many it is now, but I'm not. I just bought this to sell. This can go for sort of 12 quid, I think. It seems to be a good price for this, and of course I paid. Was this £1.50 or £2? I just can't remember which shops I've picked each of the items up from, but it was either £1.50 or £2. So. In any case, that will be sold individually. The bulk of my collection actually sold as a whole bundle. I sold that on Facebook Marketplace, and a couple come all the way from Andover in Hampshire to pick them up, and they did try and offer me quite a lowball me, as it were, and I said no, because I've only just listed them. They still come anyway the very same day. So yeah, and to be honest, I don't miss them. I've got a few PlayStation 2 games I absolutely love, but I can keep those if I'm ever hankering to play them. I've also got, this was in my main collection, but this was one which wasn't a £5 game. This will sell for a bit more, so I took that out of the bundle, and I'll be selling each of these individually on eBay and just get whatever I can get for those. So we're back to Xbox now, so we've got a bit of everything here. We'll start with we've got the Xbox 360 games. Now these ones are for the original Xbox. Can't call it the Xbox One because it's Microsoft balls that up, but you can see the condition, unfortunately, of the inlays on these were some imbecile sort of second-hand game shop or something. If they take the inlays out and stick a label which isn't designed to come off easy, yeah, and it's torn the actual. Not that I've taken them off, but that's what's basically happened here. So like the 360 games, they're in pretty bad condition. So I'll be offering these for a price on the lower end for these games. But these were £2 each, and each of them I think I was looking on eBay, and they were going for. Because I had this before and basically couldn't give it away. I picked it up at a charity shop or car boot. But I'm probably thinking of years ago now. Yeah. But yeah, it looked like quite Resident Evil type of survival game on zombies on a boat. But I think this was I don't know, like £8 to £10 on eBay. Call of Cthulu, Dark Comers of the Earth. That's a fortunate name. Yep, never heard of it, never played it, never will. But that's something that sells, I think, £20 on eBay, and most of these seem to sell for 15-20 quid. We've got the Thing. I didn't think it would actually, movie tie-ins and stuff would be that valuable. And of course, you got RoboCop Rogue City is an excellent game and obviously very popular on consoles and PC. But this is the original by Titus. They made quite a lot of games I'm quite familiar with on the Atari ST from that sort of era. But yeah, this was a PC. I'm not sure if it was made for Xbox and ported to PC, or made for PC, ported to Xbox, but of course they designed a lot of games. It's like Deus Ex 2, Invisible War. They knew it was going to be released on consoles, so they made the control systems more console-y than PC, and that's the case of this game. But yeah, it's another one which is a good 15-20 quid. And then some horror game, Project Zero, based on a true story, but yeah, it's all ghosts and stuff. It's not really a true story, is it? But yeah, appalling condition. Most of the discs are absolutely horrible, is it? Yeah, it's not this one, but it's one with a massive score all around the outer edge. But more that I can't test, but again, I'll just have to describe them on eBay as untested, in poor condition, but they can at least make the decision themselves on whether they want to pay the lower than usual amount those games go for. And we have some Xbox One, like the other batch, but these, no, strangely, obviously FIFA games, normally when they come out, they die a death. Now there's, I think it's a special edition one, which I may have got these confused with, but yeah, there was some that were selling for a good lot of money, 30 quid plus on eBay, but I think it's a certain edition which these aren't, or the 20 isn't. Am I supposed to show those codes or not? But yeah, I took the gamble on those anyway because it's still just £2 each, and again that could go in the bundle of others just to give away to my step. And the last thing I picked up today, so this was the main bulk. Obviously, there were games that were 2 quid and they're selling up to 20 on eBay. So that does mean that you can now find that, because don't forget, years ago we were buying PlayStation 1 games that have smashed to smithereens in charity shops for 50p to £1, and then the prices started gradually creeping up to £2, up to £5, and people used to say, "Oh, blimey, you're asking a lot for those," and they used to sit on the shelves for ages, and eventually people bought them up as the prices of PlayStation 1 games were going, and now you just don't find them anymore because people know that they've even if they do end up at a charity shop, like I said earlier, the charity shops know that they're worth a bit more and end up putting them on online stores, so you just don't find it anymore. But what we're going to be finding instead are the PlayStation 2 games that are more valuable. Obviously there's tons of PlayStation 2 games that aren't worth much at all, but now and again you will find a fairly decent game that you might want for your own collection, or that you can sell on. I picked up the standard, not the Steelbook one, but the standard Resident Evil 4 for the PlayStation 2, and that's one I've actually kept. That's in my very modest collection of PlayStation 2 games now, and whether I play it through and eventually just sell that, I don't know, but I that was another one I just paid £2 for at one of these same charity shops I've picked these up from. Now this last one, this is a game I just picked up because I know a chap, a recent friend who runs a YouTube channel called Griffo's Retro Gaming, so go and check that out. I'll try and link it if I can figure out how to do it. But yeah, with the PSP games, I've got a few other little handheld things for him. I'll just send him another bundle like I've done before. Oh yeah, there we go. We've got a Spider-Man 2. That I got this in a bundle of random games I picked up on eBay. So I don't know what he actually does collect. I know he's got a lot of the 3DS games, but they're in the 3DS games are just a slightly narrower box. So I think they all look quite cool on a shelf, and that even if he's not a fan of the actual game itself. So that was today's charity shop haul, and yeah, a rare occasion where I find quite a few things that are worth a lot more than they're asking for, because I can't remember exactly. They were either £1.50 or £2, these games, because they come from two different charity shops. Price them accordingly. So one of them says £1.50 a game. The others are £2 a game, regardless of what it is. Basically, but they had a lot more games there, a lot more for the 360. It was a lot of PlayStation 2, even PS4 games. But I ended up leaving them because I had a quick look at prices on eBay. I'm sort of like holding my phone to the side. Even if they sell for like £4 or something, I know it's doubling your money, but by the time you're like listing it on eBay and stuff, it's just not really worth the effort. But yeah, with these ones, obviously £1.50. I mean, I've paid 25 quid for this whole lot or less, and even with what I might give away, I should potentially get £100 here off of eBay, and now eBay have made it free to list if you're a private seller, which I am, because although I do buy games and sell them on eBay, I'm a private collector. I do it to build up funds, and eBay now let you actually save the money where you keep it on your eBay account, like we used to with PayPal. When PayPal was integrated with eBay, you could keep the balance with PayPal, and now you can just keep it with eBay. So when you end up buying games from other eBay listings, then of course the money's there ready and waiting, so it saves something to dip it in. It can help you budget better sometimes. So yeah, I think it's a great idea that eBay have done that, but of course it only applies to private sellers, and they did say, oh, you should upgrade to a business seller, and I'm like, well, I'm not a business, so I shouldn't be doing that. And then of course you're eligible for tax and all this gobbledygook, and having to get a VAT registration number. So if it ever come to that, I just wouldn't do it anymore. So let me know in the comments if you've also picked up any games from a charity shop recently that have surprised you in their latest values, because the games that we've sort of expected to still be worth naff all and that are now back into double figures again. It would be great to hear about. Despite this, the low exposure of this channel at the moment, it's still good to have a bit of a build up of community knowledge, as it were, of what games are coming up in value, because then we'll know what actually to look out for when we're out and about. And thanks very much for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. It's only me again. One more thing. That's actually 3 more things. I picked up these extra Xbox One games the following week from the my weekly charity shop run. These 2 bottom ones, quite the bargain, 50p each. They're the type where you have to, I think you just, it's just install data on the discs, and that most of it's downloaded. Not sure if they're any good or whether you need passcodes or anything, so all beyond me, the sort of modern gaming. GTA 5, however, this has got the map in it and everything, map and instructions, and that seems to sell for, I think it was 10 to 15 quid on eBay. So it's just another 3 games just to add to the Xbox bundle we've got in this video. So thanks again for watching.